Hey, good morning, Coach Micheal Burt, 721. A little bit of a cloudy day here in Tennessee, but excited to be out at the lodge today coaching people who are going through Purpose to Profit, one of our best-selling programs that it really helps people locate their primary skill. It teaches them how to package that skill, how to market that skill, and ultimately how to monetize that skill. You know, I was thinking this morning, because every morning I try to think of what people struggle with, and you know, I believe money changes hands when problems are solved, and so I wake up every morning and I go, how can my skill set solve a problem for someone? Okay, how can my skill set solve a problem for someone? And this morning, the problem I thought of was a problem called chronic unhappiness. What's up, Daniel Hodges? And chronic unhappiness, I can hear my son trying to get in the door. Chronic unhappiness is where you have an overall sense that you just can't be happy. All right, I'm gonna open the door so Eli can come in. Look what I found this morning. Okay, look right here. Daddy's doing a video. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Say good morning. So chronic unhappiness is this. It's this overwhelming feeling that you just are never happy, and you just are never satisfied. Now, how many of you out there have ever had this feeling? Because I know I've had it. And the better thing is, where does this feeling of chronic unhappiness come from? And the feeling of chronic unhappiness comes from living in a gap between where you are and where you think you should be. Okay, so just one second. So chronic unhappiness is, here you go, bud. Say with Dad. Is living between where you are and where you think you should be. Okay, and Sullivan talks about this in The Gap in the Gain. You're living in the gap, right? And so when I was doing the exercise A to B yesterday, A is where you are, B is where you would like to be. And that serves two purposes. It motivates and it frustrates. The gap, it motivates, like I'm trying to get to where I'm going, but it also frustrates because I'm not getting there fast enough. So a better way to measure success is never to measure success looking forward. It's actually to measure success looking backward. And when you measure success, are you getting this, bud? When you measure success looking backward, you look at where you are today versus where you used to be at some point in the past. Now, here's a caveat to this, Edward English. If you're not making progress, you got every right in the world to be frustrated. If you're not better off today than you were 90 days ago, in some way, qualitatively or quantitatively, then you got every right in the world to be frustrated. Use the frustration. Frustration, misguided enthusiasm. Okay, use it. Be thankful for it. Say, thank you, I owe you. I need to get frustrated, do something about this. Thank you, I owe you. I need to make a decision. Thank you, I owe you. But what I don't want you to do is live in a chronic sense of unhappiness where even when you have big gains, you don't know how to recognize those. You don't know how to enjoy those. You don't know how to go, man, you know what? I made progress here today. This is good. Your brain will find the negative. Trust me. It will find the negative. And if you're a negative person, your brain will find the negative 3 times faster than the positive. Okay? So what's the lesson today, guys? Don't live in a state of chronic unhappiness. Okay? Don't live in a state of chronic unhappiness. What we want to do is we want to live in a state of, man, I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. Now, the other thing I want you to do is, what is that? Does Mom know how to turn it off? Okay? The other thing, we've got all kinds of things going on in our house this morning, folks. So thank God I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be, number one. And number two, when something negative happens, hey, thank you, I owe you. Thank you, I owe you. You guys have a great day. God bless you. Everybody needs a coach.
Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Micheal Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you. And then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion.
You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy, they're going to raise capital, they're going to start new businesses, there's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate.
Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no?
When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came.
And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Being a monster is about taking your purpose and distributing it to the world in a very, very high level.
What do you want people to say about your business? What do you want to be known as in 5 years?
And your journey as an entrepreneur is not to achieve this or that. Your journey as an entrepreneur is to become this or that. Because in life, you get who you are.
The more relationships you get, the more money you get. Then the more money you get, the more relationships you get. It just keeps going back and forth. You guys want to surround yourself with high net worth individuals, and you will eventually become one. Why? Because of the relationship.
Today, some of you are going to take some action that is going to propel you into the future so much that you don't recognize the person you look forward to later.
If you don't build your dreams, somebody is going to hire you to build theirs.
How many times have you failed? Fail again. Who cares? Just keep failing. Keep failing. You only have to be right one time.
People are counting on you to show up. They're counting on you to grow up. They're counting on you to deliver. They're counting on you to be the best you can be for you. Because if you ain't the best for you, you ain't gonna be the best for anybody else, folks.